Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is a Saturday and get ready with me as I go to the mall with my kids. So right now I am just applying the Essence lip gloss that you guys know I've been using lately. This is what the bottle looks like. Then this is the crystal clear. They do have like a lot of other different types. So welcome to a day in the life, and welcome to a little life update as well. So I'll be getting ready to leave and I'll be giving you guys like a life update. We're going to the mall because we want to go to Shoppers Drug Mart. Shoppers Drug Mart, if you don't know, is like a drugstore type of store. They have the pharmacy in there, and then they have like your regular stuff that you might need, like groceries. They also have like a beauty section, and they have a post office, so we just need to like do a few errands. So yeah, life update. I have about 15 minutes before I start leaving. The kids are ready, they're just waiting for me. This week is the second week. That was my daughter, she wanted to come in here. Okay, so if you know me personally, I'm not getting into like the life update, but I'm also getting ready because we're leaving soon. Now we have like about 10 minutes before we go. First of all, I did wash my face. I used the Bioderma pigment bioforming cream, and I just love that it exfoliates, it evens out and illuminates my skin, so it's for visible dark spots and for sensitive skin. And it has 6% AHA, and I don't use this every day. That's what I wanted to let you know, because it is like a mild exfoliant, so that's not good for my skin, because I have dry skin, but I would consider it to be sensitive. So basically normal combination, something like that. I do alternate with the Olay hydrating cream facial cleanser, but this one, the one that I got, has lavender in it. They do have a lot of other different types. So I'm just moisturizing my hands using the cocoa butter skin therapy from Palmer's. So yeah, into the life update. This is like the second week of April. Tomorrow is the 14th, and my schedule has changed. At some point during Easter, post Easter, I was in kind of a limbo. I didn't know how my day-to-day was going to be going, and so now I was given my schedule for like Monday to Friday and my weekend. So now I understand like what I need to be doing and where I need to be at certain times each and every day. And where do I find time to film? In case you're wondering, I find free time in between those time slots every day in order for me to come and still do what I love and share videos and talk about, you know, motherhood, self-care and skincare and things like that. So getting into the little life update, you know, it starts from there, where, you know, just adjusting to my new schedule has been quite interesting. I'm just applying my lady spit stick, and so with that, if you know me personally, you will know that I am currently experiencing big life changes. I'm in like a transitional period in my life where I am just going through a very big storm, and have been going through that storm for more than a year and a half, and I anticipate that it could continue much longer into maybe the next year or two of my life. And so with that, you know, it just affects a lot of things, and I find that I have a very, very good support system that genuinely, this is the Garnier vitamin C serum, the day cream. So I find that I do have a very, very good support system, and people that genuinely love and support me and my kids, and professionally and family wise. And so I'm always in touch, you know, like with them, and we're always up to date with what's going on. But it doesn't make it any less difficult, you know what I mean? It still makes it's still hard. The load is lighter for sure when you carry it with a tribe or like a group of people that are there to support you, but it's still hard because it's directly affecting me and it's directly affecting my children. And so I just found that this week was really, really hard for me. It's just a really hard week, and you know, I have experienced a lot of those, and I now know how to kind of pick myself up and carry myself, support myself, understand how to be there for me and take care of me, as well as being able to make sure that, you know, I am okay, my kids are okay. I find that this week the main priority was to make sure that we eat well and sleep well. Nothing else mattered. I'm telling you, nothing else mattered. And so I find that even as I create my content, you guys will probably notice that I don't necessarily go deep dive into my personal life or my kids or anything detailed, you know, that I think wouldn't really make a difference if I came online and I shared. But if you know me personally, you will know that I can't go that far. I can't be that comfortable. I can't be that open. And for someone who doesn't know me personally, who doesn't know what's going on in my life, they might take it personally, like, oh, you know, she's creating content, but she's not necessarily being transparent. You know, you can pick up like that stuff on camera, but I think it's really important, at least for me, to take things in stages. My season right now, this current storm, even though it's taking a long time, and it will take a long time, it's just something that I have accepted. I do believe that my life, this is not my entire life. Like, I have life to live beyond that, and at some point in time I will be out of this season and I can show up as comfortably as I can. And right now I know that all I can do is trust God and trust his timing and trust his will, and honestly just do the best that I can with what I have right now, with the knowledge that I have. And that's been what has kind of like carried me each and every day. I'm just checking the time. So yeah, we'll be leaving soon. We're just gonna go to the mall, like I mentioned. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and share that, you know, I found it really hard to show up this week, even for the things that I love. I just needed to make sure that we eat well, we sleep well, and we show up to where we need to be the following day. And with that, I got an email, and with that I feel at least so much better and quite refreshed, because I find that I'm the one who was currently really going through it. And so with that, you know, I feel refreshed, I feel renewed, I feel good. It's actually very gloomy and foggy and dark outside right now, but it's in the morning and I'm actually dressed and ready to go out, which is really, really good, because I'm still choosing to show up. I'm still choosing to do the things that I need to do and the things that I love to do. So let's see how the videos progress. Not promising anything, not promising I will be consistent, but I do not promise a specific schedule. That's what I'm trying to say. It'll all depend on how life is progressing, how life is moving. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. I hope it sheds a little bit more light when it comes to my content and the context of my content. Things can change anytime, things can change any day, you know. Life is life. So let's see how things go. Let's see how life progresses. I would love to bring you guys a little bit closer into my life, into the more of the things that I do, that I'm passionate about, in each and every aspect of my life. But I think it's really important to respect a specific season, and then once it's over, I feel like I can wholeheartedly transition into a new season and bring you guys along and just get up close and personal. But right now, God is carrying us, God is carrying me, God is carrying my kids. I don't have it all figured out. And just to give you a little bit of advice, because I like to do that, if you're currently experiencing like a hard season, you know, a season where you have no idea how you even got yourself into that season, it's not your fault. Or maybe there are maybe some decisions that you made that brought you that this far, and you're now in a mess, or you're in such a hard period, or something that just seems to be so stagnant to the point where it's like it's not going away and you don't know what to do. You've spoken to everybody, or you've gotten opinions. I've even gotten to a place where I have no one else to turn to but God, because I think He can only truly understand what I'm trying to say, because sometimes I don't have the words to express, you know, to my closest family and friends. And so I find that, sorry, I got cut off, but basically I was going to say that, so if you're going to take it from me and listening to someone like me who has been experiencing a very hard season, like literally every day of my life there is always something, for more than a year and a half, what the piece of advice that I can give you to keep going is really to focus on what's around you. What do you have? What's in your power? What can you do? What's within your own control, within your own proximity, and do just that. And with that, sometimes it's small little stages of progress for you to get to a certain point. I find that it's been like that for me, and so you can do that. That is really, really helpful, and it really adjusts your expectations as well. And then secondly, I'd say trust the process. If you're a Christian like me, if you're a believer in God, trust God. Trust His timing, trust His reasons. A lot of things are not going to make sense. They're just not going to make sense. You can try to look for the answers. You can maybe for a certain period of time blame yourself or blame other people, or be like, I found that I used to say things like, what could I have done differently, you know, or if I could go back in time. And those are valid questions, but at the same time, it's like, how is that going to help me progress? I actually discovered that maybe it's a waste of time for me to try and find answers like, what could I have done differently? If I could go back, like, what would I have done? Of course, like, I know I have answers. I can, you know, get answers for that, but it's not really helpful to my future. And so I'll just say, trust the process. Trust even the littlest things, the little changes, the little progress. Trust that you will get out of it and you will be okay. And I don't believe this all the time, that I will be out of the season, or I will be okay. So it's okay to acknowledge the fact that there will be days where you feel like so stuck and like you're not going anywhere. But I do think we are going somewhere, and this video could help someone who's currently experiencing a difficult time, or maybe by the time you watch this video later on, years on, maybe you're going through a difficult period. It doesn't last forever, and I'm choosing to believe that now, even though I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I do strongly believe I will be out of the season at some point. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And right now we're gonna get ready to go, and I will see you guys in my next video. I am not sure how we're going to be progressing, because it's a lot, guys. Like, it's okay to come on here and for me to tell you that it's a lot going on, and it's always been, but I find that sometimes it's a little heavy than the other times. And so, you know, at times it's easy to push the positivity button, but at times it's okay to not be so positive and just like take it at face value. So I feel like this week that's pretty much where I've been. But thank you so much for watching the videos. You guys have been so supportive and I appreciate it so much. I have a few content ideas that I have. I'm excited to just bring them on here and share. Some videos will be 1 minute long, but you know what, it's okay. My desire is to show up and give you the best content as I can. And some days, you know what, there might be quiet days, and those days are okay too. It's not always, we do not always have to be pushing for consistency. So, you know, it just reminded me of the fact that even on the seventh day, God rested and he took a break from, you know, creating the world in the beginning. And so yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.